Women small-scale informal traders have expressed dismay over the rejection of coins, $2 notes and $5 notes by fresh produce market sellers and cash shops that specialize in groceries. This follows media reports that informal traders are rejecting these bond notes, claiming that they give them a hard time when they are purchasing from their suppliers. Amakhosikazi media spoke to some female vendors who are affected by this occurrence, and they said the rejection of these bond notes has hardened their lives as vendors, posing a threat to their only source of income.
Tinorarama nekutengesa, vana tinochengeta nekutengesa, kudya, marenti, zvinhu zvese tinowana pakutengesa. Iko zvinoita kuti tikaenda kunohodha kunotengesa, mari yachina haichakwana, matubhondi havachadi, makwenzi havachadi.
Ini ndotengesa kobra. Ndiri chirikadzi, handina murume, ndine vana, ndine vazukuru. Saka ndinovachengeta sei? Kwatinohodha zvandinobika kwakisi yacho, dhai racho, parafini yacho, havadi bondi havaridi, rakanyogwa mato havadi, makoini havadi. Saka totorarama sei? Saka zvinotoona kuti kana ndozitengesa kobra yacho, anoyachonodza kuti ndoda 1 use, haana 1 use. Ndoda 20 rand, haana 20 rand yacho. Kuti ndikati nditi ndoda 100 bondi yacho ndinoriwana kupi? Saka mufa kuti ndinorarama sei? Ini kobra ndinoida, asi handigoni kuwana mari yamutaura iyoyo. Saka torarama chirudzi, vana vacho tovadi kuchikoro, chikafu. Sezvo ndiri chirikadzi, ndinorarama sei mukati mokurarama eZimbabwe yakadai? Chikafu chacho madhuriro achiri kuita. Iyo kana kuti ndikatenga kuti ndikatenga nemarandi zvinenge zviri nani, nehusa zviri nani, nebondi racho havacharidi.
These women said some traders are not rejecting the bond notes, but instead request more money on top of the original price for any goods that are purchased using these bond notes.
Ukatihodhe zvinhu zva100 bondi, vanotisa interest pamusoro 50 bondi, mari yaunenge uinayo haikwani, ukaenda uchinohodha hazvichakwana. Kutengesa kwachona vakuti hanzi kuhodha vanoda mahusa nemaranzi. Isusu maranzi hatina, hatitambire maranzi, totengesa mabhondi ndatinawo. Saka vakutirambira kuhodha, saka torarama sei sezvo zvizvo zvangachitiraramisa.
Percy Mcijo, the director of Streetwise Informal Traders Association, said the country's poor monetary system has resulted in people preferring the rand and US dollars while rejecting their own. He said the government should come up with policies to revive the economy and give more value to the Zimbabwean dollar. Mcijo, however, urged vendors not to reject bond notes as they are still legal tender.
I think this has come as a result of a bigger picture which is there in the country, especially in the monetary system. Because of the inconsistencies in monetary policy and also the introduction of a multi-currency kind of system, it makes obviously people to prefer good money instead of having bad money. Because once you bring in good money, you are chasing away bad money and people will prefer good money. And in this case, the US dollar and the rand, they constitute the good money that people would rather prefer. The most important thing is for the government and the RBZ to come up with a policy that will show that our own money itself has got value as well. It has to be the most preferred currency.
The Zimbabwe Chambers of Informal Economy Association Secretary General Mr. Wisbon Malaya said the rejection of bond notes has become a national issue of concern, as formal traders are also rejecting these notes. He said the rejection of bond coins and bond notes could be because people fear the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe might scrape out the bond notes and coins without notice, something that has happened before and left people stranded.
If we track the record of our country, as many people have been duped of their monies, hard-earned monies, long back through these processes of suddenly the currency has changed and the one which you had is no longer valuable. And this is the same thing. And people are afraid that that same old system might be the same which is now applying as of now. And the people are trying to make sure they save the little dollar they have. The informal sector players are just a part of the society, part of the economy. They also move with the wave of the time, but they are not criminals to cause such confusion in the marketplace. There is a source where this is coming from. However, as an organization, we are also encouraging our members to comply to the regulatory framework of the Finance Act in Zimbabwe.
On Friday last week, the police arrested 7 traders for rejecting bond notes and coins. The National Police spokesperson, Assistant Commissioner Paul Nyati, urged members of the public to report anyone or any trader who rejects these bond notes as they are still legal tender. Nyaradzo Bakari reporting for Amakwesikazi Media.